Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and take you through how to take this assembly here and lay it out in the CNC and machine it. If you look carefully here, these are all separate components. That's an important thing. Also, it doesn't look like spaghetti over here. If I look at an individual piece, the thickness of that piece is 0.5 inches. My intention is to machine this out of half-inch plywood, so I'm consistent on all of that. All of these pieces are 1/2 inch thick. Please note that these are this one is pinned, so that pin right there will foul the whole thing up because it won't allow it to move. So I'm going to right click on that and hit unpin. I don't want things pinned, I don't want them grounded, because I'm going to use the arrange function to lay them flat. So under modify, I'm going to select arrange, and then when I get this pop-up, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to envelopes tab. First thing I come to, it wants me to choose a plane. I'm going to choose the bottom plane, not that plane, but rather that plane there. I'm going to enter in the working envelope for the CNC, which is 24 inches by 24 inches. This represents the maximum stock size that can be put into our Shark HD4 CNC machine. If you were using a sheet of plywood or that was smaller, if you only had a 15 inch by 10 inch, I would enter just that. The width is considered this with this interface. That is the width, which is the front of that, and the length would be considered from the front to the back. I'm not going to put any offsets. I'm not going to change anything else. Down here with spacing, I'm going to move this to 0.3 and 0.3. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch cutting bit when I do this, and I don't want, technically 0.25 inches will cut between them, but we're not 100% sure of the size of the bits always. Then I'm going to switch over to the objects tab, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see, I'll move this over so you can kind of see. I'm going to go ahead and grab everything here just by dragging a box over it. I'm going to uncheck this create copies, because what you can see, it laid it flat, but it created copies of that. So I'm going to uncheck create copies, and now that's laid everything out flat. I could move stuff manually, but I'm just going to let that be. So at this point, I'm going to hit OK, and that's laid out flat. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and then I'm going to go into manufacture mode in the next video. I'll break this down into smaller videos, and that will I'll take you through and show you how to tell the machine what to do.